The opinions expressed in the following program are not necessarily those of Eastlink TV, its sponsors, or partners.
You were watching the episode?
Is that a question?
I think so.
Is that a question?
I think so.
We'll be right back. Now in Sudbury, iTech is officially in the north, offering spill response, remediation, and vacuum truck services. iTech provides 24-hour support to insurance, transportation, industrial, and municipal sectors. We're online at itechenvironmental.ca and at iTechHQ on Twitter.
Curious Times Bistro offers carefully selected items that appeal to all taste buds. From Caesar salads and chicken marsala to wild kangaroo and sea urchin. Curious Times, 1200 Paris Street, 705-522-3500.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you very much to all my fellow episodians who are here in the crowd tonight. Thank you. Thank you to all my fellow episodians who are watching online or on Channel 10. We couldn't do it without you, and I appreciate it, and you're right. I did say episodians. I made that word up. You know why? Because I have my own show. I can do that. Guys, I want to ask you a question. What's more embarrassing than going to the 1500 pub at my age? Well, I'll tell you. Getting kicked out of the 1500 pub at my age. For those of you who don't know what the 1500 pub is, it's a place where college kids go every Thursday night to make bad decisions. And then 9 months later, an even worse decision pops out. Now, oh come on guys, you know you've been there. I got kicked out of the 1500 pub a couple Thursdays ago, and here to explain as to why they kicked me out of the 1500 pub, may I introduce you the douchebags that kicked me out, Jerome and Chaz. First off, Jerome and Chaz, I'd like to say thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule of gym, tan, and laundry to be here tonight.
Hey, this tan, 100% gold, natural, 100%. 100%!
Yeah. I'm sure it is, Jerome, if that's your real name. Listen, I understand that steroids can affect your eyesight, but I don't know if you heard about the episode. It's a locally produced talk show in a bar, and I'm the host of it. I'm kind of a big deal. Yeah. I'm surprised you kicked me out. I understand if you didn't see me.
Listen, Sean. Stuff like this, boys and girls, doesn't go down at the 1500. And let me tell you why. This gentleman here, Sean, whatever, spilled his entire drink of beer, entire pitcher of beer on a 67-year-old woman's breast.
Nice.
Wasn't cool, Sean. Wasn't cool at all. And you know what? Not even the biggest deal. You try to sop it up with your mouth. That's what really pushed it.
No, whoa. Again, you may be mistaking me for somebody else, guys.
Not true.
No.
Chaz here, he saw it all go down.
I saw it go down, Sean.
100%. 100%!
Okay, fine. But I didn't know she was 67 years old, and she gave me her telephone number.
You didn't even call her after, though. That's the biggest deal. You didn't even call her. I hope the cabbie ripped you off on the way home.
Listen, I was waiting a couple of days, okay? Seriously.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, well, why don't you tell us why you guys didn't get hugged as children?
Well, you know what? A lot of chicks hug me. Not a big deal. It's not a problem.
Beatrice was into it, even afterwards when I wheeled her around in a wheelchair on the dance floor.
You can't dance a woman around the dance floor at the 1500 in her wheelchair, for crying out loud. It just doesn't go.
Can't do it, Sean.
100%.
100%.
Okay, well, listen.
Listen.
The biggest thing I understand you kicked me out of the bar. I get it. I may have been a little bit offside. But you didn't have to be such a douche about it.
What did you just say?
I just...
I'll get this one. Listen. We ain't no douchebags, okay? Maybe we were acting a little inappropriate that night. Maybe a little too forceful. I don't even know. But you know what? Maybe we are. No big deal. You know what? For that, I apologize.
All right, fine. Apology accepted. Ah, Jesus!
Not up in the air.
Okay, guys.
Let's do this.
No, this is
my
guy.
100%. Anyways, Jerome and Chaz, 1500 represent.
100%.
100%. So listen, here's a golden ticket. This girl never ever gets kicked out of the bar. It's a cousin. It's a favorite cousin.
100%.
100%.
Hey, this is Jenny from the episode. I'm here at Charm Plus, waiting for Sean's cousin Lorraine. The two of us are going to take a modeling lesson together.
Hey, Jenny!
Hey, Lorraine.
How's it going?
feeling good.
You look beautiful. Sean's told me so much about you. It is phenomenal to finally meet you. Just so good.
So good to meet you.
You are so much prettier than he says you are. It's true.
Thanks. Thank you.
You're adorable. Don't let
Thanks,
anybody
Lorraine.
tell you otherwise.
I'm here with Benita, the owner of Charm Plus. On February 12th, Benita's running the Northern Model Stage, and she's going to give Lorraine and I some tips for how to work it on the runway.
Tips? You might need some tips, sister. I got this.
The first thing you should remember is to keep your head up. Always keep your shoulders back and walk on one line with your toes pointed outward.
I think I have this, Benita. Hold on.
Very nice, Johnny. Exactly what we're looking for.
What are you talking about, Benita? That was amateur. That spin at the end? Pfft. No, Tyra Banks could do way better than that. And what about her chicken legs, huh? What about the fact that she's tall and gangly? She doesn't have a curvaceous body like me. I'm all woman.
I'm sorry, Lorraine. I don't think you're quite what we're looking for the Northern Model Search.
Me? I'm exactly what you're looking for this model search, okay? I don't know what you and your little floozies may have going on over here, but I'm all woman. And my man appreciates me. And I'm going where I'm appreciated, okay? So you and your little floozies can do your stupid little model search, okay? Because Lorraine doesn't bow down for no one!
Well, I hope we didn't offend Sean's cousin Lorraine too much. That being said, where can people find out more about the model search?
Well, we'd like to welcome all guys and girls, all ages, to this Northern Model Search, and the entry forms are at Charm Plus.
For the episode, this is Jenny Jellin.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my babylicious cousin, Lorraine. Guys, she's single. You can find her on Plenty of Fish. She's fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we always do a little thing during the show. It's called the Top 10 Comments. What we do, we go to our Facebook site, and you should go to our Facebook page, like it, check it out, and we always post a funny picture. This week's picture got a lot of response, and what we're doing is the top 10 comments based on this picture. So in no particular order, actually, of course, there is a particular order. It's going 10 to 1. At number 10, Janet Lewis says, "What do you mean this is healthy?" Number 9, Amanda Carlucci says, "This isn't pie." Number 8, Jamie Nassis says, "These aren't chocolate seeds." Peter Lukaku says at number 7, "I eat because I'm sad, and I'm sad because I eat." Number 6, Raven Knight says, "This doesn't taste like chocolate cake at all." Number 5, Will Himsdale says, "We New Yorkers like to think we've seen it all. What you're seeing right now will shock all of you. This shot indicates that there is indeed a troll in Central Park." Number 4, Rob Lair says, "I told you not to use the cheap vodka." Number 3, Rob Lair's back again. He says, "Fear Factor goes to fat camp." And at number 2, Nate Kohler says, "This easily could have been the most racist caption contest you've ever had." At number 1, Julian Chapeau, the guy who's going to win a prize, says, "Sean resorts to comfort food when he discovers that the episode has been canceled."
You're watching the episode.
Change the channel.
You don't like this show?
We'll be right back.
Remembering is difficult, but even more difficult if you have Alzheimer's disease, a disease that affects the brain, erases memory, and eventually takes life. The Alzheimer's Society is fighting back. It provides support, information, and funds research into finding the cause and a cure. Until then, remember this.
We know where they've taken her.
We are here to save the princess.
But the princess is sleeping.
Imagine what a little time can do for your family.
Now, the guy standing, they're sitting next to me, you're so tall in comparison to me, it's almost as though you're standing. It's just, is Mike Large. Mike Large, huge supporter of local talent here in Northern Ontario. Give a little bit of background. You started off with a band that I think a lot of people know, Melanie's Love Seat.
Yep.
What did you play in that band?
I was a drummer.
You were the drummer?
Yes. I was
so
the
no
guy who
one
thought
paid
he was a
attention to
musician.
you? So the bass player is the guy that no one paid attention to, right?
Well, yeah, most of the time.
Most of the time. So you're in Melanie's Love Seat. You had an amazing, successful run doing that.
Yep.
And then you moved on to Music, Film, and Motion.
Yes.
So Music, Film, and Motion, for those of us who don't know what it is, can you give us a little background on that?
Yeah, it's a great organization that offers assistance, resources, and stuff to music artists, film artists, businesses, organizations, etc. Has been instrumental in developing the music and film industries in Northern Ontario for the last decade, and it's going to continue to do so as well.
Perfect. And now you're on a brand new endeavor, which
Yep.
is Copperworks Consulting.
Copperworks Consulting is, it was 10 years at MFM, and I just felt it was time for a change.
Right.
And where the industry is sitting right now, it's definitely can use some services that we are offering through Copperworks, which is a little more hands-on services for artists, businesses, etc. We do event planning. We produced the Jazz Festival this year. It's one of our first events that we've done. And we definitely have a lot more coming up as well, and
Awesome.
more to announce in April, May.
Okay, so you've been working with developing talent in Northern Ontario for, let's say, 20 years, right?
Yeah.
You yourself are a very talented guy.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, Melanie's Love Seat, and then we were talking about it before before the show started. Melanie's Love Seat was a band that I wasn't, and I don't want to date you by any means, but I wasn't.
I'm old.
You're older than I am, man. I wasn't able to catch any of your shows legally. But I knew about it, and it's one of those legacy bands. I mean, you talk about Tara Kane, you talk about Galahad's Pad, you talk about all those bands who kind of really created a scene here in Sudbury and in Northern Ontario. Now you're in a role where you're developing and you're mentoring Northern talent. How does that feel to nurture that?
Well, it's actually it's very awesome for me because music is pretty much the only thing I knew. In Melanie's Love Seat, when I left it, I was hoping to be able to work in the industry, the music industry, and I thought I would have to move to Vancouver or Toronto or something to do that. And then the opportunity for employment at Music and Film and Motion came up, and it gave me the opportunity to actually do that. And it's very rewarding for me to be able to lend the knowledge that I have to artists that are up and coming, and instead of them having to make mistakes along the way, I'm trying to make things easier for them. Hopefully their path to success will be a lot easier from working with someone like myself or Copperworks, and even Music and Film and Motion, which is still around. It's just nice to have those resources available.
Somebody brought a loudspeaker. Turn off your megaphone! Sorry, Mike.
No problem.
I don't think they liked Melanie's Love Seat.
Maybe not. Not everybody did.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
No, okay, you're sitting back and you're providing these resources to local talents and people who are trying to make a break, or at the very least pursue their creative endeavors. Yeah. I know myself, I always felt as though that I had to go to Toronto, or I had to go to Montreal or Vancouver to really develop and be creative. What do you say to those people who want to do something creative in Northern Ontario that think that way?
Well, good art isn't beholden to geography. So you can be from anywhere. I mean, we never know when the next John Lennon's going to be found in Timmins or Sudbury or what have you. And it's definitely something that...
that doesn't really matter where you are.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
So lastly, you're working with Copperworks, you're working on a few projects. Kill the Autocrat. We only have a couple seconds, but you're working with those guys right now who are local guys.
Yep. Local alternative rap band that's doing a lot of touring, playing U.S. and Canada. And you're going to see a lot of big and better things from them this year as well.
Awesome. Mike, I hope that you continue doing what you're doing and developing the talent that we all know is here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And continue
man.
with the show. It's great.
Wicked. Thank you very much, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for sticking around with this, and of course, Mike Large for being here. After this, we'll be right back with Jenny Jellin and Andrea Solsky with an awesome streeter based on a beer tasting.
I'm Jenny with the episode, and I'm here with our On the Streets reporter, Andrea. Now, you had the opportunity to go on your very first assignment recently, and I heard you had a really tasty time.
I did. I was fortunate enough to go to the Laughing Buddha and attend their beach racing event. And it was a good time, but don't just take it from me. See for yourselves. We're here at the Laughing Buddha, and if there's one thing you need to know about Northern Ontarians is that we love our beer. Now, the brains and beauty behind the Laughing Buddha is hosting one of his legendary beer tasting events. Let's take a peek around and see what's going on. All right, I'm here with Paul Lowenberg, a very famous face in Sudbury. Paul, you've been in the bar business for a very long time. How long have you been running the Townhouse and the Buddha?
19 years this year.
19 years.
19 years.
And the Buddha is kind of your baby in a sense.
We opened up the Buddha 7 years ago. Matt Foy was the first manager for the first 3 years or so, and then I came over here 4 years ago.
Fantastic. So this event here takes place usually seasonally.
Yes.
This is your winter event. Now, what do you hope to achieve with this beer tasting event?
Well, with any beer tasting, we want to showcase what beers are available for the season, the different types of seasons of beers. So in a winter time, you'll have a lot of big stouts, big taste, high alcohol content. These are typically brewed in the winter time to get people through the cold winter months. The flip side of that is the summertime and springtime, where you have a lot more wheat beers, summer lagers, very
lighter.
clean, lighter tasting beers. So this is the first one we've done in 9 months, and it's sold out so fast that we had to add a second tasting.
Do you have any entertainment while you're doing this? I didn't realize that it was a whole dinner thing. So
yeah, it's just dinner and serving of beer, and I get up on the microphone and introduce the beers and do some interesting tidbits about the breweries, about the type of beers that we're bringing up. We're trying a brand new Hockley product later tonight that is not on the market yet, but will be in bottles here at the Laughing Buddha soon enough, or in cans here at the Laughing Buddha, and probably on tap at the Townhouse.
So I know that you have some beer here for us to try, so let's check it out. What do you got?
One of the beers that we're trying tonight is the St. Ambrose Russian Imperial Stout. Imperial Stouts were brewed in the 17th century, the 1700s for the Empress Catherine of Russia by England. So these are English beers. They're larger, bigger tasting than Irish stouts, like a Guinness or Murphy's Irish Stout. Typically, the Russian Imperial Stouts were very high in alcohol content, dark, malty, chocolatey beers that range 8, 9, and 10% alcohol. So this one here is extra strong stout, 9.2% alcohol.
And a nice bottle to go with it.
Nice bottle to go with it, and you want to take a taste of that?
Cheers me.
Well, absolutely.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Fantastic.
Beer tasting. Fantastic. It's very rich, right?
Very rich.
Very rich. It's malty.
Almost coffee-like.
Yeah, you'll get a hint of coffee, a hint of chocolate. Can the cameraman reach out and grab her?
We'll give one to the camera.
The Doppelbock. Doppel is just German for double, so it's not double the alcohol content, but it means it's had a second fermentation process in the brewing of the beer. So that's where you get your Doppelbock from.
Okay, so all that beer chugging has got me pretty hammered, and I feel like I should keep on drinking now. So you guys have a good night, and thank you for watching the episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who Rooster Block is, you're going to find out a lot about them. These are the guys who are helping us out with some of our funnier moments. And I know that in Northern Ontario, there is a lot of ice fishers. Are there any ice fishers in the audience tonight? Yeah. Here with a skit about the best ice fishing hole in Sudbury is Rooster Block. Enjoy.
Are you going to make lunch today?
I was thinking about it, but we gotta catch something first.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get anything today.
I gotta tell you, this is the best spot in Sudbury, hands down.
Absolutely.
Hands down. All those suckers going to a lake.
Oh yeah, I got something.
What's the matter with that?
Oh, look at this. Look at my rod. Look at my rod.
You're jiggling.
I got something.
Okay, pull it up.
I don't know, man.
Pull it up.
Gotta see if I can give her a snag there. Let me just give her a snag. Oh! No.
Nah.
It's gone. It's gone. Let's reel her in. Give a little slack there.
Telling you though, Justin, this is the life, isn't it, buddy?
Absolutely. Just up the street.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Hey, take a look over there. Look at that fox.
Whoa.
Wow, how you doing, mama?
Looking delish.
I wouldn't mind getting my hooks in you, huh?
Oh,
Come on.
Come try my minnow.
Hey, you want to check out my flounder?
Oh, let me make some room. We got another seat. We got another seat
fine.
here.
Here, well, let me clear out some space.
Let's get some space.
There we go.
In your dreams, asshole.
Oh, come on!
Come on, really?
Hey, you kiss your mother with that
nice
mouth.
boots, as if.
Come
nice
on.
outfit. We're being nice.
Trailer park's that way.
Holy.
Jeez.
Ladies today.
I tell you, women.
Yeah, it's not like the old day, buddy.
No, it's not like the old day where they, you know what? A yes is a no and a no is a yes. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You know, just straight up.
Good times. Good times.
Exactly.
That reminds me.
I forgot the net.
You forgot the net.
Uh-oh.
Is that the bell? Son of a... I got a bite.
Keep it in there.
Just hold on. They're going to hit you.
I know. I got it. I got this.
Go.
This is great.
Timmy's getting really better with his aim there, huh?
I think the Jays are going to have a chance
I
in a
think
couple
they're
years.
going to have a chance in a couple years. If that kid throws for them, they're going to do really well.
Absolutely.
Hold on, let me see if I still got that
Never
tug going on.
changes here. Never changes.
It's gone.
That's unreal.
Screw you, kids!
I'll get you next time.
Your mother is a... I don't even want to talk about it. She was a nice lady.
Yeah, you know her. You know her.
Jeez.
Be nice. Just be nice. What a great day. You know?
Oh my God.
You got it.
Yeah, no, I got
This
something.
is the one. This is the one.
Holy
This is
Christ.
the one.
It's really going. Okay.
Let me put my rod down. Let me
just
put my rod
help me
down.
out.
Hold on. Let me see what's got here. Let me see.
Hey! Did you hear that? Hey! Did you hear that? Is that coming from the hole?
Hey, that's my fish. What are you doing, my fish? Whoa, hey, this is my hole. Get out of my hole.
Who the hell are you?
What the H?
Get out of my hole,
This is our hole. We're gonna do this every week? or what?
Honestly, I thought you left.
Come on, get out of
This
here.
is bullshit.
We're gonna leave though, because it's a car.
You know what? That's fine. You're lucky we have to take off
Yeah, you're
because I got
lucky.
my prostate exam tomorrow. I already had one, actually.
Yeah,
I just like sticking things on my bum. Listen, pal, if you're
Don't
back here
judge
next
him.
week, we are gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, this is our hole now, bud.
Fine.
Get out of here.
You homeless bum.
Yeah, you're lucky.
I'm gonna wrap this up.
You're lucky I volunteer at the soup kitchen.
Me too.
Because I would beat you up.
Oh.
We're fishing here. Just relax.
Holy. Every time.
You know what,
Every
sweetie?
time.
You can just come on.
Every time.
I pay my taxes.
Yeah, we're trying to fish here.
I pay my taxes.
We're trying to fish here. We're trying to fish.
I hope you have a horrible day.
Thank you very much to Rooster Blocking what they do with all their commodities. I'm drunk. Seriously though, thank you very much to you guys for being awesome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you may be wondering who the incredibly attractive girl with the guitar is next to me. Her name is Justine Giles. You may have read a Coffee News, and she might have been responsible for it, but she also has an amazing voice. And here, with one of her songs, is Justine Giles. Give her a round of applause.
This song is called Think of You. Things are gonna be a little weird for a while, but it makes sense. I mean, I time I simply read your name, oh, I'm probably gonna think of you. I will let go. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna take some time, because every time I see your car, I'm probably gonna think of you. Every time I hear our songs, I'm probably gonna think of you. Every time I simply read your name, oh, oh, I know I'm gonna think of you, and I know it's gonna be alright. Oh, I know I'm gonna think of you, and I know it's gonna take some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Justine Giles. We'll be back after these announcements from our sponsors.
You are watching the episode.
And the episode.
I believe that's what I did. Right back. Now in Sudbury, iTech is officially in the north, offering spill response, remediation, and vacuum truck services. iTech provides 24-hour support to insurance, transportation, industrial, and municipal sectors. We're online at itechenvironmental.ca and at iTechHQ on Twitter.
Your garden can turn an empty plate into a full belly. This year, plant and grow an extra row and donate the harvest to your local food bank. Plant a row, grow a row for the hungry. Help us help those in need.
Justine, thank you very much. That was an incredible song. Where did that come from?
Well, it comes from growing up and losing friends and, you know, all these relationships that change, and sometimes things just remind you of people and you get kind of mad at yourself. But then, I don't know, you kind of realize that, you know what, it happens. So if I see your car and I think of you, I'm going to forgive myself.
Yeah, I see my car and I think it's a piece of crap. Seriously though, you have an amazingly talented voice. Obviously the songwriting is coming from a place that's incredibly personal. Something that I want to touch upon aside from your songwriting, I hear that you're responsible for the coffee news, which is my trivia source, so thank you. How did that happen?
Well, interesting story. My dad, actually, his best friend owned the Coffee News for about 13 years. And then I heard that it was going to be for sale, and I'm like, Dad, that would be an awesome job.
You're going to be bigger than Apple someday. It's going to be fantastic. Seriously, where can we find some more of your stuff?
Well, you can check out reverbnation.com/Justine Giles. You can check out my Facebook page and like it under Justine Giles Music.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Justine Giles, thank you so much to this beautiful studio audience tonight for being here. If you want to catch a taping every Thursday night at SRO, we're doing one of these.